welcome back to the RIP DGPT series. This is the back nine. It's presented by Innova Discs, equipped by Diameter Apparel. We're in Port Hope, Ontario, Canada, at the Oat Goat Disc Golf Course. Again, joining the commentary team is myself, Ezra Robinson, and Gannon Buhr.
Yo, Zero Time.
You can check us out on Instagram. You can check out Ace Run Pro. Please go follow them. Subscribe to their YouTube. We got the front nine leaderboard going on right now. Gannon starting out hot at a -7 through 9. Justin Rozak -7 through 12, currently tied for first. A couple of sixes, Joey Tamale and Alden Harris, and then Isaac is sitting at 5, a couple fours. Hole 10, we have a par 4, 780 feet. You want to throw a hyzer out there and land kind of right in the middle here, and then either go over the top on your second shot and drop it down in the basket, or try to penetrate through that open gap down there, which is a little bit more tricky to access, but this is what you kind of want to get, I would think.
I'd say so. As long as you get your drive and bounds, you have about 350 into the basket. And, you know, with myself, going to go for that spike hyzer second shot. It feels fairly easy. This entire left side is actually hazard, so if you land there, you got to play from it. The right side is out of bounds. So I like that design because most people are throwing the wide backhand hyzer, like Isaac and myself. And if you never, barely. We'll see. That's pushing the hazard.
Wow!
And
if that had gotten any skip, this ground, like you were saying,
this ground, it just does not skip. It just spikes. I think it's because it's like kind of dusty. I guess I don't know.
Kaboom!
Much better width, better distance as well.
Yeah, that's that reblend D2 again.
I'm just gonna set him up for the straight shot or the spike hyzer. He'll have both options.
Shout out to Felix rocking that Ezra Robinson hat.
Looking good.
Heck yeah.
Germ going a little bit more of a flip up here with the destroyer and pushing left. It's gonna get the nice sit down as well.
And no skip.
Gonna give him a good angle into the basket.
Okay, it's flippy now.
Yeah, it's never Isaac's fault. Never Isaac's fault. I was actually a bit surprised he took that line.
Yeah.
And this disc is just...
It's gone.
I think it hit the moon. I threw it way too high.
It's orbiting somewhere.
Not terrible, though. Gonna give myself an obstructed 40-footer.
Okay. You're pretty good at those.
Probably 30. Maybe.
It's like that Firebird again from Germ. An old Nate Sexton one.
Just very interesting lines he throws with it. Kind of starts it out to the right and breaks it back in left, but pushes the ceiling too much there, which is very difficult with the long grass, but you also have to get it underneath the trees, as they're going to go right down the middle.
Oh, that's looking... Yeah.
That's birdie town right there.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely, that was the first time I tried that gap. I was just a little too close to try to go over the top, I felt like. And it was just right there. Isaac from about 75, 80?
Yeah, I'd say so. I didn't think for a second that was going to miss. No. I thought that was in the entire way.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it was an inch short.
Oh my gosh. Oh.
Wow.
That was about 5 inches short of going in. One of the best at that shot.
Looks like you got a little window right where your head is.
Yeah, I had like something in my swing, so hoping to pop this one up high. Yeah.
Hey, you got the height though.
I did get the height, just pulled it right a little bit.
Trying to get a stroke on the card with this guy, and again, 2024 putting world champion.
It's okay, buddy. There'll be more opportunities.
Yeah. It's really, when you find yourself missing like 20 footers, 25 footers, like how do you not get discouraged?
I mean, it sucks. It's definitely difficult. I think the main thing for me is if I miss a putt like that, I got to think, why did I miss it? And maybe it was because I lost focus. Maybe I wasn't aiming. A big thing I do, it's a bad habit, is when I'm nervous, I kind of just think about the moment too much rather than what I'm trying to do. So
that makes sense. Yeah.
I try to make sure what am I trying to do? I'm trying to make the putt. I gotta aim to make the putt. If I can envision my line, typically I can correct off my mistakes. Hole 11 is one of the easiest holes on the course for a reason. There is out of bounds, but definitely doesn't come into play unless you throw a horrible shot. But nice addition with these hay bales elevated and this kind of, I don't know, grass garden I'd call it. Some rough stuff on the right side, but pretty routine for all of us. I know I'm gonna be going with the forehand shot here with a PD2. Just trying to go nice and high over the hay bales. And right where I want it.
That's perfect.
Yep. Gonna give me about 20 feet for the birdie.
You rarely see Isaac not park holes like this with that PA3.
I know. I feel like he might need something more overstable. Maybe flex it a little bit. Ooh, that's looking good.
I thought this was in out of my hand. I really did.
Just got a noodle arm, I guess.
I know, am eyes.
Germ going Firebird again, loving this one.
I think he
not
did
loving
all
the shot.
Yeah, he did all
Loving
the
the
commentary
disc.
sports there. Yeah.
Yeah, that's uncommon to see from him on such a forehand dominant hole. He's gonna have kind of a tomahawk scuba out.
That's pretty,
Not a bad run.
pretty good.
This is the result of hitting the hay bales, obstructed 40-footer, and just low gain, same spot in the cage. That's got to be frustrating to deal with, but he's giving them decent runs. Germ's gonna clean up for the par.
Yeah, Isaac's hitting all over the basket from all sorts of distance, so he's pretty close to having a really scary, good putting day. Child's play at that point for you.
I guess. Still scary though. I'm still thinking about all these putts because I don't want to miss one and feel dumb after.
Welcome to my world. I miss him and feel dumb all the time. Didn't miss that one though.
Good putt there for the birdie.
Yeah, I'm glad that didn't spit out.
Disc Sport and Innova share the same values and understanding how the sport should grow.
Rene has always been a great partner of Innova. His vision of disc golf in Estonia and the Baltic region is exactly what we're looking for.
Our goal would be to grow the sport, grow the brand, so that eventually, in the long run, Innova will be #1 in Europe again.
We are now moving on to hole 12, par 3, 335 feet. This one is a little bit tricky to access. You can either go this hyzer route, spike hyzer into that tree and hopefully to filter down towards the basket, or you're going to see a couple people on this card go the forehand out to the left and swing it back to the right. It's a little bit more open, I think, but also you have to watch the skip at the end. It's really compact dirt, so you can get a big skip down the hill. You go in MD5, that Lego stamp?
Yep.
Heck
MD5, diamond disc dies.
Yeah.
I actually thought that one was pretty good. I guess I just threw it too far right and too far, so I'm gonna make the correction. You gotta hang it out a little bit wider. Definitely doesn't hurt to hang it out wider on that shot because it does skip down to the right. Now, where'd you get this disc from?
Some guy named Gannon Buhr. See, I hung that out way too wide for the backhand, and ended up hitting that tree and
Yeah.
dropping right there.
I feel like with the backhand, you're almost wanting to go over these short trees and kind of give yourself like a 25-foot putt short.
Mm-hmm.
If you try to park it, you can definitely end up hitting that back tree and dropping inside circle 2 somewhere. Isaac looking slightly better, but the wind's kind of just pushing that one down.
I would rather, I don't know, for me, I would rather go, I know he went FX2 there, I would rather go distance driver on like a spike angle. He kind of pushed it forward.
Yeah,
Do
he
you
went
think-
very straight for the line he was throwing in. Germ,
kind of the same thing.
very
you did.
similar result as myself, skipping down that path. Yeah, gonna hang it out wider. What is this, 50? 55?
Man, good height, just left. Man, you guys are lucky to have that alleyway there, too.
Oh, super lucky. Not a bad run. Isaac, mid circle 2 again. Why did he jump that one?
I don't know.
I've never seen him do that
No,
before.
he normally does his little step punt. But you'll see him
But it went in.
kangaroo hop on this one. Doink.
Boing.
It's like the Mario jump.
Money. That spot will never spit out. Slightly left of center, a little bit low. Probably my favorite part to hit on the basket if I want to get a putt to stay. And I've got about 45, maybe 40.
Was this pretty wide open for you?
I had a little bit of a leaf. You can see, I think my hand might have hit it, my disc.
okay.
But my stance was a little bit weird, not to make excuses for that putt. Just barely right. It was almost good. I just need a little more fade. Maybe a little bit more height on that. Probably would have caught. And only going to have one birdie on the card.
From Isaac.
From
who
Isaac
was
with the kangaroo.
Second farthest away.
Okay, that actually almost spit out. No one saw that, but we're going to play it off like nothing happened.
Yeah.
We have now reached the worst backup ever. We probably waited, what, 30 minutes before the shot?
Yeah.
Could have been worse, but this hole's pretty tricky. You can kind of see the hyzer layup here with the backhand. Then give yourself about 380 feet to 420 feet into the green, depending where you land. The green's pretty big, actually. You are going downhill, so it's kind of tricky to slow the disc down. One of the tougher holes in the course. It is actually the second hardest hole on the course, averaging almost a full stroke over par. Isaac, that one's looking picture perfect. You
I
want
thought it was 2 inside at first.
I know,
Yeah.
it's so weird. The hole's very deceiving. I'm gonna go with the same play here.
Oh,
Yankee
a
Doodle.
little bit.
Just for clerical purposes, was it Ezra's box?
It was not Ezra's
It was not
box.
my box.
Thank you, Germ. I was saying after I threw that shot,
Shot looked like a shot.
that shot looked like I had waited 30 minutes to throw. And Ezra making the correction, throwing a good shot with the A2 as well.
The skipped helped. I was trying to put a little higher.
For sure.
But
This is unbelievable, folks. The amount of control that this shot requires
How you do that?
is crazy. And might be the best shot of the bunch.
that's wild. This is, I think you ranged it as
420
like
feet, yeah.
Yeah. So after waiting for 30 minutes.
Had to pull out the big forehand.
Yeah.
This one had some nice width on it. I was pretty happy.
Yeah, I mean, almost rang it up
Almost
for
dunked it,
No, I would take that after sitting for 30 minutes for sure.
for sure. My run-up was not easy either. I had a little bit of a stump.
We're trying to
Ezra-
hang this out wide with a little hyzer. I'm throwing an FX2.
Yeah, that's looking good.
Yeah.
That was as bad as good as you can throw the backhand. The backhand is a little tricky. You have to push the long a little bit. More of a mental thing than it is actually, but great shot there. And Jerem gonna go with the forehand play as well. Surprised to see him go this low. Oh, got the big skip and out of bounds by about a foot. Maybe not even.
We have to go mark it.
Dang. That was looking good the whole way. Isaac's trying to do what I just did. He's throwing it A2 and just yanks it. Yankee Doodle Dandy.
It's wide.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Oh no.
It hit back in back. Okay.
I didn't even see that.
No. It hit way in bounds, too. And cut rolled that backspin.
So aggressive here.
I know.
Relax, Isaac.
I mean, he's hit 4 or 5 of them already.
Luckily,
so.
he's got soft putters, not going to go too far past the basket. And Germ for par, just inside the circle. This would be a good one to get.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's solid.
Just stays over the rim. Good feeling par. Really not losing strokes to too many people.
Gaining 2 on Alden, who doubled this one.
Yes. Good bogey putt there. Smiling. He loves it.
He loves bogeys. Me, I'm just hoping to make this one.
Beast
I do.
mode.
Thank goodness. I think that 30-minute wait kind of reset my mental game on my putting.
I think 2 birdies is good on this hole for sure.
Yeah.
A little bit low there, but we'll take it. Don't want to have any spit outs.
Hole 14, par 3, 400 feet. This one, a lot of forehands work out on it. You want to move it straight to the right. I know Isaac and I have been going turnover backhands because, you know, we don't have it a forehand. But yeah, just hold it over to the right there. And there's OB long, so you don't want it to flex out. And yeah, just hopefully get over that rock wall. But if you're right behind it, you've got about a 45 footer, so it's definitely makeable.
Oh my gosh, that is so wide.
Ooh, I thought you hit that bush.
It was over it the whole way.
These are messing with me, man.
Not a good shot there. This hole is tricky because that bush on the left does come into play. You kind of got to throw low and overstable with the forehand. I might just throw kind of a crash shot tomorrow. Ezra crashing the trees. Oh my gosh, hits the stake and stake. Why are there 2 stakes there, guys?
I don't know, but I'm thankful. Thank you guys.
That is
for
the
putting those
luckiest
stakes
break
there.
ever.
I appreciate it.
Germ,
Kind of the same thing,
like the exact same thing I did.
except just a little bit worse.
Yeah, a little bit more overturned. Now this approach is not that easy actually. You do have those rocks before the basket. Isaac gonna go the same line as Ezra. Start it nice and wide.
Yeah, except not wide at all.
Oh my gosh, that is so
Gets
inside.
right through the tree
Oh
and-
my. It
okay.
kicks to perfect.
and parked. Yeah.
I don't think that shot even had a chance to end up anywhere near the basket, but somehow did. That is going to be a birdie for Isaac. Oh my gosh, that's a great approach.
That just looked. Were you trying to? I don't know.
I was trying to slide it. I hit the grass instead of the mulch,
Okay.
so it kind of got a little bit of a cut roll instead of a slide.
I'm
that's fine, though.
looking to cash this to get back on the right track with 2 in a row. And yeah.
That was
doesn't
the
happen.
top nub too.
Yeah. I don't.
You almost putted out. You were about to go rage putt.
No. No. I got a couple thorns in my wrist on that one. I was in the thorn bushes and got me.
Wow.
See?
What a good birdie. Well deserved.
See, I'm milking it over there.
Wham wham.
Yeah, see?
Someone called a
Oh,
wham-ambulance.
look, my wrist hurts.
That's why I missed the putt. Is that even a legal attack out?
What are you talking about?
Zach, I hit a lefty chicken wing.
Now, Dan, let's meet our women's finalists.
How hard did she throw that?
I mean, the women's division is getting a lot tougher.
She's not holding back. Nope.
Good round, ladies.
All right, on to hole 15. Par 4, 695 feet. Plays as the 5th most difficult hole on the course, averaging a third of a stroke over par. I like this hole a lot. I don't love the initial tee shot. There's not a great gap to aim for. You kind of just throw at the long trees. But if you do hit the gap, you have usually about 350 feet up into the green. No out of bounds in this hole, so pretty safe. You can kind of get aggressive if you are off the fairway. Isaac's gonna go with his Epics too, just pushing it nice and long. What was that? Did someone just ace?
I think somebody threw in up ahead of us.
I never found out what that was.
Yeah, no, it was the group ahead of us, so I think somebody tossed it in for birdie or eagle, maybe. They were pretty far up there, so I think it was probably for birdie. You don't see a drive getting that far.
Yeah, you can only get so far off this tee. I was very happy with this tee shot. Hit. I'd say that's probably the gap I'm aiming for.
Yeah.
Isaac went a little bit straighter than I did, and I like kind of going a little more inside. You're kind of just almost aiming at that tree right in the middle. You can see Ezra's going pretty close to it, about 3 feet left of it, and
Just get a straight skip over to that right side over there.
not horrible though. Probably will have some type of an angle.
Yeah.
Germ, another forehand roller. I believe this is a Cayman.
Keep going. Keep going.
It's so funny having to do commentary on Big Germ, who is always doing commentary on you or
I
me.
know.
It's the other way around this
The
time.
turntables.
How the turntables.
It actually looks like he has like a backdoor forehand here.
Just yanks it a little bit.
Oh yeah, definitely a yank job.
Yeah. he's-
Calculating how that did not get through.
You just have a pretty routine. Okay, you yank
It flipped a little bit.
No, that was a yank. Good left. Oh, parked for birdie.
You gotta talk to your disc. How else do you expect it to get parked?
Yeah. Can you talk to mine?
No, because then that means you'd birdie. Isaac, good correction. I kind of like this more left to right moving shot. It's easier to keep it higher up.
Yeah.
And great shot there. Gonna leave him about 25 feet for the birdie.
I'm a little pinched off here because I pushed it too far and tried to do an Annie, just turned
Wait
it
a
way
minute.
too
How are
much.
you pinched off but still went right?
I know. I'm still asking myself.
Germ straight approach.
No
Oh, no
way.
way. I did not see that. That got absolutely ninja branched.
Ninja more like a Nanja.
What?
A speed racer, bro.
Okay.
I want this one, and I did not get it.
He knows he needs it to make a push at the lead card. Germ's going to have a long circle 2 putt here to save his par. Oh, so close.
It cracked me up. Somebody in the crowd said, "Oh, he wanted it."
Oh, really?
Like, yeah, I would want to.
I'd probably want to make my putt too.
Yeah.
Hey, but we feel you, man. Isaac, right in the pole. Good birdie. Good couple back-to-back birdies there. Low right. Gonna get myself the birdie to get me to 10 under par through 15. Definitely a good pace.
Yeah, I'll trade you.
I won't.
I'm just on a par train. I am conducting the railroad.
Conducting
of
the par train.
Yes.
This course can definitely do it to you, man.
Hole 16, par 4, 760 feet. Ranked as the #1 hardest hole out at this course, almost averaging a whole stroke over par. This one's very finicky. I don't think there's another word to put it, but you want to land in that skinny gap and then kind of shoot up through this skinny gap over the OB, trying to get yourself a birdie, but it is very rare. This is the tee shot, and it's just super hard and super just tough to get in the perfect landing zone.
There's definitely a correct way to play this hole.
I think you show us, if I'm not mistaken.
We'll see. We'll find out.
We will find out in a couple seconds.
It feels very backwards. I'm going MD5, just very short, choppy forehand. This ground checks up pretty nicely. I noted in practice. You're kind of on a slope, so it skips pretty much straight up.
I would say if there were 2 words to describe Gannon Buhr, it would be short and choppy.
Short and choppy.
Yeah, that was horrible. That's gonna be.
It was like actually almost good.
I know.
But
I kind of think I'm just gonna push it over the tree, like just throw it harder.
I think you should go less aggressive. This is about the most aggressive you can get.
At this point, Germ has a lot of talent throwing that shirt, but I wonder, like,
I
if
would.
he's just doing it
Yeah, I think he's just
because-
doing it for fun a little bit. Because I would have to disagree with the play. We have to address the elephant in the room. We waited for 45 minutes on this tee pad.
Yeah, as you can see, the sun has nearly set entirely.
I know, it's the golden hour already, and we're only on hole 16.
We started at 250, and yeah.
That's going to be one of the best shots I've thrown in a while.
That was just amazing.
This hole only had 2 birdies the entire day.
Do you know who got the second birdie?
I don't like him very much.
Is it Alden?
It's Alden. Alden did the same disc I did on the second shot, and unfortunately for me, he claims he put it even closer.
No way.
Yeah, that's about all he got from there.
That's the best forehand you're gonna see me throw.
He's gonna either set up the straight shot or the Spikeiser. Isaac's gonna go with the Spikeiser here. This is not a play for the green whatsoever, but more of a play just to advance down the fairway. As long as you get down there, you usually have some type of scramble into the basket. And yeah, that one landed pretty good. That is not our basket, folks. That is the FPO basket.
So, I should have just gone up the middle. I'm going to say that right now. I go big hyzer.
I don't hate the play, though, because I think the goal at this play is to kind of guarantee yourself a putt. And
yeah, I
it
guaranteed
usually does
myself,
as long as you give yourself a good shot. That one was a little bit inside.
I guaranteed myself a thorn in the butt, more like it.
Germ looking great. Gets a pretty solid skip.
Yeah.
Gonna leave himself a putt for the par.
You know, funny story about Big Germ. One of the first times I met him or saw him was at USDGC, I think 2014 or 2015, and he was coming up from the Players Hospitality tent up the hill on 18, and they have the ropes out there, and it's dark, and he's carrying his big old plate of food, and he just trips over the rope and just straight up face plants and drops all of his food, all his chips, all his I think it was like a burger or something, just go flying, and it was the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life. I like to bring it up.
That's unfortunate, man. That'd be a bad end to your day.
I know. And
there's nothing worse than just like you're so hungry you just want to eat some food.
Then a ninja rope gets you.
Yeah, I mean those things are deadly. At the USDGC they have a lot of those.
And like the taller you are, the harder like you fall. Like,
that's true. There's just more to the ground.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pick up the birdie to head to 11 under. At this point, I'm feeling pretty good about my round, hoping to get one of the last 2 holes. Hole 17 is one of the easier holes in the course. Not a ton of danger unless you throw a pretty bad shot. It's very blind though. It's gonna be around the corner to the right, 310 feet. Plays, I'd say further depending on what line you're taking. I'm going forehand around the tree to just give myself a putt, hopefully. This tree short right of the basket, or short left of the basket, is going to be the guardian tree. But you're going to see a couple different lines on this hole.
Sun's getting real low, big guy.
It is.
What movie is that from?
I don't know.
Oh my goodness.
It felt too far.
That was a good shot.
It's the Avengers.
What is Isaac talking about? Why is he...
I think he said he's going backhand, like we would expect him to do anything different. I mean, he has no forehand.
That's left.
So, like...
And he said it for you, folks. That's left.
Yep. And it was, in fact, left. And I think we also had to wait on this hole for a couple minutes, too.
Which is very weird. Very surprising. Hopefully those backups get solved for the next couple rounds. Ezra...
I just go too
It's very low.
direct. Yeah.
Very low.
I need to put it higher up in the air.
Is that going to leave you circle's edge, though?
I think so, in the middle of that tree. So pretty close, but we'll see what kind of putt we have.
Germ, as a forehand player, going to take the same line I threw. I see the only difference in our shots was he threw something with a little more dump at the end. Didn't quite get the glide to the right you're wanting. But still going to have a putt. Isaac.
Yeah, it's been 2 hours since I
He is not wrong.
Yeah.
Come on, Jer.
Yeah. No, we got iced a little bit for sure.
I mean, I remember thinking on my putt, I don't know how I'm going to make this.
You know who didn't get iced?
You.
This guy.
The putting world champion.
Yeah. I remember having like a window about a foot big, and I was like, if I hit the window, I make the putt. So that was helpful.
A little choppy.
Chopping, chop.
That's nerves. That's my hand getting a little bit cold. At this point, waiting so long, I just want to get off the course.
Yeah.
Go home, eat a nice steak, mac and cheese. Fun fact.
Okay, all right. What's your go-to mac and cheese brand?
Annie's mac and cheese. That place is amazing.
Really?
It's awesome.
Really?
Yeah.
Sick. My question is, do you wash the pan?
You know me. I always wash the pan.
Hole 18, final hole, fourth hardest on the course, par 4, 725 feet. This one is a little bit tricky. You want to throw it as far as you can straight and have it finish a little left. There is OB, or is it OB or hazard?
OB, I believe.
OB to the left, so you definitely don't want to go in there.
Long and right.
Yeah, long and right, left off the tee, long and right of the basket. I think this is pretty much the play you want to do. Just throw it straight, hold straight for a while, and then kind of dump a little bit left, just short of the OB. That's pretty much right where you want to land.
Yep, perfect.
2 thumbs up.
2 of them.
Yeah, this is what you don't want to do right here. I was trying to be a hero. I
just don't understand it. I'm sorry.
I don't know. I was also wanting to get off the course.
Good kick.
Yeah, able to sneak back a little bit.
Gonna make that par much easier.
Yeah.
Isaac asked me, what should I do? I'm like, do this shot right here. And he does it. And wow, it's weird. It paid off.
So you're like a
player caddy.
Player and a professional caddy. Man of many talents.
Jerm having some trouble with the run up here. I would have to agree. Some of the tee pads are about like a foot too short, and so the run up's a bit awkward. He's gonna go
back there too.
Big hyzer, hangs it out.
It was big,
maybe a little bit too wide.
No hyzer.
Big Jerm, big hyzer.
But it also spit out pretty nicely. So.
Yeah, I'll give him something. There is a hero shot. He's going for it.
Come on. It's
looking
so
phenomenal. Catch cam.
No. That hit right outside C1 and then cut rolled straight out of bounds.
It's crazy. If that has a little bit flatter of an angle, it probably ends up inbounds.
Yeah, it slides right up to C1. This, it may look like I'm going straight. No, I'm throwing completely backwards. See, I'm going that way.
All right, folks. Here is the dumbest shot in disc golf history.
It's not dumb.
He's going to see how it gets through literally everything.
No. So good. It barely hit the tree.
The dead center of the tree rolls.
Okay, that's a little lucky.
Are you kidding me? That's the luckiest thing I've ever seen.
Okay, I didn't know that
so
would be
unnecessary.
that close. What are you talking about? Now I have a 90-footer for birdie. Let's go. Fire me up.
Yeah, smart game plan.
Yeah. See? Look at that.
I forgot there was a hyzer.
I know. I walked
an
up
idiot.
to your shot after you threw, and I was like, dude, it's a massive hyzer.
And that's not going to be the easiest approach.
Easy birdie if you win the hyzer. Easy. That is literally, I think it says Gannon Buhr up in the sky.
Yeah, right in the sky. Isaac.
I don't know why Isaac didn't go big hyzer either.
I think his line was a little more pinched off. Not bad. Gonna give himself a 50-footer, yeah. And this one's tough because you have rocks that are about circle's edge short, and you have to get over them and not go too far. That was a little inside.
Yeah.
Not terrible. It just kind of felt bad.
Yeah, you got over the rocks. You're chilling.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Dude, I want this. This would be the sickest birdie ever. The sun is just to the right, so it's not really in the basket, so I can still see. Thank goodness. And you can tell I want this because I'm taking more than 5 seconds to putt it. so I can see how ugly that putt was.
Isaac thought you were gonna make it.
Well, I do make those. Just somewhat.
You throw them in every once in a while.
Every
Germ
once in a while.
looking right into the sun.
Yeah.
Oh, I wonder if he thought that was in because the depth perception has to be weird.
Yeah.
Just off the band.
Man.
That's a lot of
Still,
spins on that disc.
he made a lot of good circle.
A lot of good putts.
Today.
Yeah, definitely salvaged a somewhat solid round, and that's gonna get him on the lead card for round 2.
Going to shoot a 12 down course record. I think he came at 1092.
1092 unofficially.
That's crazy. I'm just glad to make that for par and go home, eat my steak and not mac and cheese.
One day you'll change.
One day. I just don't like cooking it.
Germ tapping out for the bogey. And Germ having a bit of a rough round out there. Isaac and Ezra, decent scores, can definitely make a shot tomorrow for the lead card.
Definitely got to pick up some mistakes out there.
Look at all those salmon. Right in Port Hope, they swim up the river. Pretty cool.
That's great.
And there's your scores. Lead card for tomorrow is going to be myself, Alden Harris, Isaac Robinson, and Justin Rozak, while Ezra Robinson and Joey Tamale are on the chase card. That's going to be a homie card, man. I can't wait. Hopefully we can get you on that card for the final day. Sorry, Justin.
Oh, I will be on that card no matter what. Yeah, please go follow Ace Run Pro on Instagram. Subscribe to their YouTube. Thank you so much to Ace Run Pro for filming this event. Shout out to that goat who has one horn.
And follow Ezra and I on social media.
Yeah, that'd be great. We always love followers.
Yeah, we love you
We
guys.
appreciate all the support from all our family and friends out there.
Thank you so much for watching.
Yeah,
Make sure to get out, play some disc golf, and we will see you in the next one.
sounds good.